I am prepared to offer you mercy if you're prepared to pay a little price.
What is happening? Oh, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisy, and today I'm going to be continuing to react to House of the Dragon. I want to say Game of Thrones when I mean to say House of the Dragon. Today I'm going to be watching episode 6. So far I've seen the first 5 episodes, so I think that's about halfway through the season. Last episode was pretty intense, especially with how it ended. It kind of gave me some flashbacks to weddings in Game of Thrones. Specifically, I thought of the Red Wedding. Just kind of seeing everyone gathered and then things kind of going south. Sir Kristen Cole lost his mind. He just kind of went off the deep end and just, yeah, kind of made the whole 7-day affair turn into a 1-day quick wedding. That was not quite how it was originally planned. But also at the end there, when the princess and her new husband were tying the knot, the king collapsed. He hasn't been doing so well with his health, so I'm not too hopeful that he is going to make it out of this. But I'm curious to see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens today with the king, and I'm curious to see just how things are going to change if he did pass away, and it just in general, like with everything going on between Alicent and the family. You know, she definitely kind of appears to seem slighted by everything that happened with her father, and I'm curious to see if she's going to try to, I don't know, maybe seek revenge. I don't know, we'll see. So before I ramble on, let's just jump right in. I don't know if I've said this already, but the intro makes me want to rewatch Game of Thrones. There's like so much that I don't remember, but the song itself brings back like a lot of memories of how much I enjoyed it. Who is this? Is this was this her mom? The princess's mom? Emma?
And push.
Or someone else? Gosh, the sounds.
Boy, princess.
Okay, so this isn't Emma. I feel like I don't remember what she looks like. Unless it is, and maybe this was a boy that didn't make it.
Princess, the Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
Oh yeah, no, this is somebody else. I guess I couldn't tell with the face she was making in the beginning. Also, she wouldn't be princess.
A boy, I've just heard.
Yes.
Hold on. Where are you going?
She wants to see him.
Now?
Oh, wait.
So?
Let me take him.
I shall get no such satisfaction from you.
Just take my arm at the least.
Oh, so this is this Rhaenyra and Laenor, and time has just passed?
Terribly painful. I'm glad I'm not a woman.
Mm-mm. Okay, so yeah. I wonder how much time has passed.
What could she possibly want?
Geez, I mean, yeah. She's just given birth and she's having to go up all these stairs.
We are turning back, all right? She can come to us, all right?
Unless you wish to carry me down those fucking stairs.
Yeah, they've already kind of gotten, I think, almost all the way to the top at this point. Okay, so I'm assuming that the king has died because they're just talking about the queen here. And I don't know how much time has passed. And I guess Rhaenyra is not the queen yet. Oh, well, he's still here.
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labours.
What happy news this morning.
Oh, no, he's still alive. Okay. So that's why
Where is
Rhaenyra is still the princess. I can't
Where is
believe that
my
he's still
grandson?
alive. I mean, I'm sure he's still struggling with his health, but
Does the babe have a name yet?
We haven't spoken.
Joffrey.
Joffrey,
Unusual name for a Valerian.
in honor of his ex.
Well done, my girl. I do hope the labour was easy.
Yeah, right.
I think I called the midwife a cunt.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later, you may get one who looks like you.
Oh man. Whose baby is this?
You don't think to consult me before you name my child.
He's our child, is he not?
Any one of us is bleeding.
Mm-mm.
Say in the affairs of my own family.
Don't seem so interested in our affairs, Lily.
I wonder if, like, what is the current status of the relationship or whatever between the princess and Sir Kristen.
Mother, look,
Oh, so she has more kids.
we chose an egg for the baby.
Ah, that looks like the perfect one.
Might I?
Sir Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
Of course. Joffrey, is it?
So those kids look, I don't know how old, but I guess what, maybe like 8 years, 10 years have passed?
Sleep in front of the commander of the city watch. Terrible lack of respect.
A certain insolence runs in the family, I'm afraid.
Something up with these two now? Or just friendliness? I don't know. Sika, whatever. Another dragon.
Zohaira.
Siri.
Is this lunch? Oh.
You must hold mastery over your dragon, as Prince Aegon has with Sunfire.
So is that kid
Once they're fully
their uncle?
used to take instruction from any other.
Can I say it?
Well, uncles, because there's two of them.
Dracarys Vermax.
Oh, well. Ready to eat? Oh, yes. Toasty.
A surprise for you.
What is it?
Something very special.
You're the only one of us without a dragon.
Indeed.
Are they playing a prank on him?
Behold, the pink dread.
Aww. Oh boy. What's gonna happen here? I wonder if he's been down here before. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but he seems to not be totally lost. Oh. Oh man. Oh my gosh.
What have you done?
He did it again.
After how?
Oh, so he has
Find your chamber.
He made me.
been down there.
Your obsession with those beasts goes beyond
They
understanding.
gave me a pig!
Your grandsons are a menace.
They're more children than he is.
They're savages.
Oh my gosh.
To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult.
The consequences of an allegation like the one you toyed would be dire.
This is true. This is a situation that would benefit no one except her children because it probably could give her a leg up
Do my senses lead me astray, or is everyone else asleep, dreaming the same woolly dream?
in saying that her
Sometimes
children
it's
should be
so.
heirs. That's interesting. So these two seem like they've become
She flaunts the privilege of her inheritance without
allies.
everyone in the Red Keep to deny the
I mean, he owes a lot to her.
The Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless. Spoiled cunt.
Wow. Even she's surprised. Or maybe, I don't know.
That was beneath me, Your Grace.
Yeah,
Apologize.
the peg. Was it your plot?
Uh-uh.
It was
Of course he's not going to say yes,
And-
even if it was or wasn't.
Rhaenyra will ascend the throne, and Jacaerys Targaryen would be her heir.
Then I won't.
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
I wonder what he should do, like what she expects him to do, though.
Get dressed.
I mean, I don't know. What can he do? Is that Damon? Oh, look at her. So what's going on here? Are they just hanging out like family? Hanging out? Or I wonder if something more happened.
The proposal I wish to make? I wish to offer you a permanent residence here in Pentos. Your family has dragons. My aim is to protect Pentos from the lustful eye of the Triarchy.
Oh, okay, so...
Offer. One we will certainly entertain.
Whoops, she spoke out of turn.
You are considering Prince Reggio's offer.
We have a good life here. We're free to do as we please.
They are using us.
It's refreshing.
Soften your knees. Feet light.
I wonder who those kids' dad is. If it's not
Together. Knock each other down.
Leonard. Whoa. Hasn't lost his touch. Yep.
Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention.
You question my method of instruction, sir.
Well, I merely suggest that method be applied to all your pupils.
Oh, he has 2 teacher's pets.
Eldest son against eldest son.
It's hardly a fair match.
I know you've never seen true battle, sir, but when steel is drawn, a fair match isn't something anyone should expect.
Mm. Oh.
Foul play. I'll deal with him.
I'm just going to take a wild guess here. Is Sir Harwin their dad?
Don't let him get up. Stay on the attack. Enough.
Oh.
You forget yourself, Strong. That is the prince. Your interest in the prince's training is quite unusual, Commander. Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin, or a brother, or a son.
Mm. Oh, man.
Your intimacy with the Princess Rhaenyra is an offense that could mean exile and death. And yet today, you publicly assaulted a knight of the King's Guard in the defense of your...
Son?
My dear wife.
Who is this? Who's with him?
Breast.
Would you mind, Sir Carl? I would like to speak with my husband.
Of course, Princess.
I wonder if Carl's his new interest.
Dark rumors are hunting us, Leno. Questions about our son's parentage.
Insinuations, are they?
They are our sons.
It seems like nobody believes that.
Sailors.
I am a knight and a warrior, and I have played my part here faithfully for 10 years.
Okay, so it's been 10 years.
For 10 years, you have indulged yourself at court. Drunk the rarest of wines, fucked the lustiest boys.
Mm.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
You are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
Oh, okay.
Will they let me stay? The Prince of Pentos. He wants you and father and Baelor. Because you have dragons.
Oh. That's why she wants this one to hatch.
One way to bind yourself to a dragon. But if you wish to be a rider, you must claim that right. Your father will tell you the same.
Father ignores me.
Oh. Is it 2 daughters they have? I don't remember.
Leonor has written, Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Does your brother mention if this one was marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the commander of the city watch?
Jeez, everybody knows.
To have left that detail out. I miss my brother, Damon, as I think do you.
I miss Westeros' strong wine.
You laud the virtues of Pentos, but you have no interest in it.
Didn't know I was being so minutely observed.
You do not sleep.
Well, how can I with you haunting my every move?
I've heard tell that Lord Grover's son now rules River Run in all but name.
Well, he's also a Tully. This remains a Tully problem.
So now she's very involved. She wasn't before, right?
We should address the latest developments in the Stepstones, my lords.
Ever be shut of that blasted place.
Where, I wonder, is our Prince Daemon? I suppose I should call him king, as he styled himself when he won a battle there.
That was a decade ago, and he has since left the region undefended.
We have left it undefended. There should have been fortifications built.
Let us be finished.
The king has, like, no contributions here.
I wish to speak.
Mhm.
My son, Jacaerys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena. Let them rule together.
A most judicious proposition.
Mhm. This would make him happy. But she doesn't seem so thrilled.
If Cyrax brings forth another clutch of eggs, your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them.
A dragon's egg is a handsome gift.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly.
He is very much not in control. Just kind of like cruising along.
She feels the earth washing away beneath her feet, and now she expects us to ignore her transgressions and for me to marry my only daughter to one of her plain-featured sons.
Let us put aside these childish quarrels. Join hands and be stronger for it.
You may do as you wish, husband, when I am cold in my grave.
Alice.
Well, that's unlikely to happen before he is, so...
The hand, Your Grace.
I will see him. I'm being endlessly fussed.
Your
Grace, I feel
He just takes charge now. Alicent.
I've come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Oh.
Sewed in the yard this morning, my son Harwin has disgraced himself.
After all the blanket and pillow fixing.
For many years. Tanner's hand.
But there is a shadow over my house, and it grows ever darker. I can no longer serve you with integrity.
What is this shadow?
The rumor?
You must have your reasoning in plain language.
I
cannot.
was going to say, is he going to actually name it in plain language?
I said no. It's going to help me.
Oh. What's going on? Where's she going? Oh, him.
King had an audience with my father.
He attempted to resign his post. My lord husband refused to accept.
Then he fell short of confessing my brother's transgression.
His eruption in the yard, your brother all but confessed the truth himself.
Truth has many flavors, Your Grace.
Hmm.
Do you expect the king to doom his dear daughter to exile, or...?
Exactly.
It is now that I most rue the absence of my own father. He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightail was still at hand.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
That's true.
Partial to me.
Well, that's also true.
In all of King's Landing, is there no one to take my side?
I mean, she does have these, like, allies, but I guess no one in actual power. Or with actual influence. Who's this?
For your crimes, you've been sentenced to death by hanging. I am prepared to offer you mercy, if you're prepared to pay a little price.
What is happening? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh! That was horrible. She's having her baby. Why is he there just watching?
I've reached the limit of my art. The child will not come.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
I'm very sorry, my prince.
Oh no.
Would the mother survive it?
No.
This is gonna be like with Emma. Oh my gosh. Oh, is it not gonna obey? Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Be good to your mother, lads. I'll visit when I can. But that may be some time.
They seem to be fond of him, even though I don't think they know that that's his father.
We will exchange letters by Raven. Won't that be fun?
Is Harwin Strong my father?
Oh my gosh, even he, I mean, how can
Am
he
I
not?
a bastard?
Oh.
You're a Targaryen. What? We're finished here. We're leaving.
Where are they going?
To Dragonstone, then?
I should have left years ago.
What of your position? You always said if you were absent from court, she would pour her honey in your father's ear.
Of course.
Love flees the storms it gathers.
Mm-hmm.
Laenor, bring him. We'll need every sword we can muster.
Well, and also I guess that won't be like a deterrent for him to agree. Oh, these are the guys that were imprisoned, right? Oh my gosh. What are they gonna do? A fire? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What are children but a weakness? Through them you imagine you cheat the great darkness of its victory.
Ooh, frets.
You will persist forever in some form or another. But for them,
So,
you surrender what you should not.
oh wow. Ooh. Oh man.
Love is a downfall.
Oh, they lost their mom.
They're dead.
You've heard the stories of Harrenhal.
So did she not know that? I thought maybe she knew that he was gonna do that.
It is said to be a cursed place, that it passes judgment on all who pass beneath its gates.
I wonder why he did this.
You pass judgment.
The Queen makes a wish. I assume you will write to your father now?
I did not wish for this.
Is he gonna manipulate her with this?
When the time is right.
Wow, so a lot happened in that episode, but yeah, I think a lot of it too was me trying to kind of figure out where we were now that 10 years have passed and who was who and how many years had actually passed and whose children are whose children. And there was a lot of, I mean, so 10 years have passed, and in these 10 years, there's a bunch of new kids or just babies getting older. And this episode had a lot of childbirth. I mean, more than one feels like a lot. And I kind of thought too when Emma said that childbirth is like the women's battle or battlefield. And then in the end, when Lara says that children are a weakness and basically that like they kind of lead to all of these consequences and I guess people turning against each other and more conflicts potentially arising. So that was interesting. That said, I have some questions. I wonder something that I was wondering throughout the episode, and maybe I just don't have enough background context or something, but why is it that Alicent's children look like the king and nobody has questions about whose they are, but the princess's children, they don't look like her? Like Alicent doesn't have the same features of the Targaryens, yet her children look like Targaryens. And then if the princess is having children with someone who has darker features, why do the princess's kids look like the father and not like her? I'm just wondering like if there's like why is it just a coincidence? And then obviously though it would be expected that the princess's children would fully 100% look like a Targaryen because the father and the mother both have these kind of features. So that's something that I was curious about. And then the other thing is I'm very confused by this Lord Larys. Why does he have like what does he have against his family? Like why did he want to cause so much like bring so much pain to his father, to his brother? I mean, I understand that at least he's saying, you know, his brother's doing all these things that are wrong by having this affair with the princess, but I don't think that Larys's motive has to do with like honor because if it did, I don't think he would have done that to his family, but I don't know. That seems kind of weird to me. Or I just I don't understand like what are his motives? Why is he like what is he trying to get? I mean, influence, power, I guess, like everybody else, but yeah, I was kind of confused about that. I did not expect that he would do that. And then yeah, with Damon and Lady Lena. So, I mean, we kind of saw a little glimpse of him kind of talking to her and maybe being a little bit flirty with her at the wedding before everything went haywire. But he's kind of like that with a lot of people. So I didn't expect that they would actually end up together and like married and having a family and all of that. So that was interesting. I wonder what is going to happen now that it's just him and his daughters. His wife really wanted them to go back home, and he really liked the offer that he got to not go back home. So I wonder if now that his wife's not there, if he's gonna do what he wanted to do, or if maybe, I don't know, if he'll do it to honor her or for what reason. But I wonder if just like his perspective on everything changes with her having passed away. He seemed to love her, which I didn't think that. I mean, I just hadn't seen that in him with anybody else, except for, I guess, the princess. But so, yeah, I wonder what he's going to decide to do after his wife is gone and with his daughters and like where they're going to end up. Yeah, everybody's kind of just like moving around and shifting in terms of like who's going to be in power, in terms of where people are going to be basing themselves out of. I also thought it was, I mean, it wasn't unexpected, but it was interesting to see Allison kind of, I guess, really coming into her own and taking charge. And she's definitely a lot more ambitious than she was as a younger woman. She is not like the passive, quiet, like introverted queen that she was when she first married the king. She's gotten older, and I also think as a result of what happened with her father, that probably pushed her to become, I guess, more ambitious and focused on making sure that her children get what she believes that they deserve, which is to be in power. So just like the princess said, probably if, you know, by her leaving with her husband and the kids and that family leaving, I'm sure that the queen is going to have a lot more influence on her husband. I can't believe that he's still alive. Also, like, I fully expected him to not be alive after the wedding. And not only did he survive whatever happened to him when he collapsed during that wedding, but he's still here 10 years later. Obviously, still continuing to struggle with his health, but he's still here. So who knows? I wonder how long he's going to be around, because I'm sure that once he's not around, I mean, especially now with like how there's all these other parties involved in like with ambition and people growing up, you know, potential heirs are no longer babies. I can imagine that if the king dies, like, yeah, gonna be a little wild. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to the next episode. So this was 6. So there's 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 left. Sorry, what am I saying? There's a total of 10 episodes. There's 4 left. So looking forward to seeing how things continue to play out. Sorry, I just think my cat is kind of trying to get back into the frame. Maybe not. Okay. Anyway, thanks so much for watching with me. I would love it if you leave me some comments letting me know what you thought of the show at this point. Like, what did you think of this episode when you saw it? And let me know what I'm missing. I love, you know, getting more little bits and pieces of context that I don't have, or maybe just things that I didn't consider when I'm, you know, watching this live with you guys. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and I would absolutely love it if you subscribed. It would really, really help me so, so much. Thank you so much for watching, though. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.